boy or girl, man, woman, boy or girl, that the Word of God reads the same for me that it does you. And I hope today you got something out of this. Amen. Just as the children of Israel was taught the heathen's way and throwed their children in the belly of that idol god.
You've been listening to Lift High the Cross with Brother Josh Shoops. Brother Josh invites you back next Saturday for another inspiring message right here on 1450 WLAF Radio.
We've unlocked the vaults, and we're replaying Casey Kasem's American Top 40, the 70s. This week is from April 21st, 1973. That's when Vicki Lawrence remembered the night the lights went out in Georgia. Steeler's wheel was stuck in the middle with you. Steely Dan was reeling in the years, and Dawn tied a yellow ribbon round the old oak tree. You'll hear those songs and all the top 40 hits from April 21st, 1973, right here on American Top 40, the 70s. Saturday night at 7 on WLAF.
WLAF's presentation of Cougar Baseball is on the air. Today's game is brought to you in part by LUB, by La Folla Mine Supply, by Doyle's Tire Shop, by People's Bank of the South, by the Tiki Hut at Deerfield Marina, by Chet, Community Health of East Tennessee, by PCUD, by First National Bank, by Southern Sass Boutique, by C&L Metal Sales, by Collectibles and more, by Community Trust Bank, and by Rice Oil. Now to the field, and the voice of the Cougars, former Cougar, Jake Monday.
Spurcart. Hitting fifth and playing center field, number 24, Tyler Emmerich. Batting sixth and playing first base, number 12, Lucas Mays. Hitting seventh and playing left field, number 22, Gavin Haley. Batting eighth and your designated hitter, number 21, Lane Bull. And batting ninth and playing second base, number 1, Caleb Emmerich. And on the mound for Powell today is number 7, Cameron Lee. And now your starting lineup for your Campbell County Cougars. Leading off and catching, number 12, Peyton Ferguson. Batting second and playing third base, number 11, Jackson Williams. Hitting third and shortstop, number 3, Trevor Sharp. Batting cleanup and playing first base, number 8, Tad Thomas. Hitting fifth and on the mound tonight, your pitcher, number 24, Riley Goins. Batting sixth and playing center field, number 23, Landon Berry. Hitting seventh and playing right field, number 2, Landon Hensley. Batting eighth and your designated hitter, number 10, Chase Hazelwood. And batting ninth and playing second base, number 13, Caleb Dabney. And starting in left field, number 9, Nate Toole. Your Campbell County Cougars are coached by Brian Miracle, Austin Sherwood, and Evan Porter. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise for the playing and singing of our national anthem? And gentlemen, please remove your caps. All right, it's time to play some baseball on the hill.
From PA announcer Josh Williams to here in the booth for WLFA, it's my partner Mike Miller and Jake Mundy. We bring you some Saturday afternoon.
Is fantastic.
Cougars playing a district game today. This is a game that I think has been canceled. The tally mark is now up to 4.
Oh, mercy.
It got rained out. Then it got moved to the next day. Then it was canceled for umpire shortage. Then it got moved to today at 1 o'clock. Then a text 2 days ago said it was moved to noon.
Moved to 12 o'clock.
We're finally here after the wild roller coaster ride. Have to get this game in, district game against the Powell Panthers. Powell's good. I'm just here to tell you, Powell's the best team in the district. They are very good. And watching them play, take the infield earlier, very controlled. Let's see what they can do with their bats. But, hey, both teams start at 0. And
That's right.
both teams have a really good chance. I'd really like to see the Cougars come on out. Riley starts throwing strikes. Who knows?
That's right.
You know,
like Trevor Sharp the other night.
Yes,
Trevor,
Sharp threw a great game.
Yeah.
Fantastic game. Was talking about that earlier. As Riley's going to get us underway here in the top of the first. High, ball 1 for his first pitch. We are started up here, 12:01 start time.
That is amazing that we started at 12:01.
Yes.
12 o'clock start, 12:01. That's good.
Second pitch. High, a little high. That one a little closer, though, 2-0.
Got to check this umpire strike zone out here. See what he's...
And the 2-0 pitch. This one, big swing and a miss. Good pitch.
There's a fastball right down the street, and I'm telling you, he made a cut at it, but come up empty.
Outfield playing that no doubles defense again. Riley bringing a 2-1. This one's outside. 3-1. Trying to bear down. Don't want to aim the ball.
No, don't aim
Just
it.
let it loose.
Just
Let them hit
loose.
it.
Yep.
Got 7 guys behind you and 1 behind the plate. They can make it happen. This one's low.
That was close.
A walk starts us off for Powell. That was Evans batting. Now it will be number 11, Poteet.
Big boy.
Yes. Powell, all big boys. This kid on deck. We'll get into that. That's what Mr. Dadney was telling me. He hit one out when they went to Powell. Hit one over the left field wall.
Oh.
I made a joke because, playing at Powell,
Yeah,
shorter in left field.
Yeah, it is.
Runner on first now, and the first pitch to Poteet inside. Cougars supporting my personal favorite uniform, the Baby Blues.
Baby blues with orange Cougars printed on it and orange numerals, white pants.
Powell wearing their all orange gray road pants with black numbers and black lettering. Pick off over to throw to first is called safe. Short lead, but he's the leadoff. He can probably fly. Just going to take an educated baseball guess. Riley comes set, peeks at the runner and delivers. This one's inside. It's going to get by Fergie at the plate, though. The runner will advance to second with no throw.
That definitely was a pass ball there.
Pass ball.
He should have had that ball. It went in his mid and came out of his mid, so that is a pass ball.
Ball come in inside, and he just didn't see it all the way in. Too busy watching the runner, I think. 2 balls, no strikes. No outs here. We're in the top of the first, and the runner on second now. Scoring position for Powell. Riley delivers. Check swing, called strike. Checked it, held it back. It was a strike anyway.
Yes,
that
it
is
was.
Back-to-back hitters now. Riley's fell victim of the hitter's count 2-0, but he's come back with a strike. This one here would be a ball probably put in play. Big swing. If he hit it, it was. Huge swing. That'll battle it back 2-2.
I think he was aiming then in that swing.
He cruised that one across. Almost looked a little off speed. Wouldn't mind to see that pitch again here. 2-2. Comes set, looks the runner at second, and delivers. High. Was off speed. So that was a changeup, folks, and you do not want to leave that chest high. That's a meatball.
Yeah.
Just kind of grooves in real slow like. And it's like hitting a tee at Liberty Park down in La Follette at the Rec. Full count now. Big swing, strikeout. That old boy Riley.
That's a way to go.
First out in the inning comes with a K. As now the 3-hole hitter Truman, third baseman, will hit. Runner still stranded out there at second. However, the Cougars able to get one out here in the top of the first. Score is still 0. We just started. Riley comes set and delivers. This one hits him right in the back, first pitch. Hit by pitch. We'll put him on first. Treat it as an intentional walk. Now, Cougars will set up a double play. Got to force it third, second, and first. Good way for a twin killing here.
They need to use their heads. You know, if it's hit to third, he needs to tag and either go to first, probably go to first. Second baseman needs to tag the bag if he's close to the bag.
First pitch outside. No runners don't move. That ball gets away, but not far from catcher Peyton Ferguson, as Campbell County's pitching coach is going to come out and talk to Riley, having a little bit of command issues through 3 batters. Little point to the double play. I was always told, when in doubt, get an out. So there's an out at third, there's an out at second, an out at first, out at the plate. There's so many different options, and that's why we always say baseball is 80% mental.
Very much mental.
And because everybody has to think, what do I do if the ball is hit to me? And then you have to think, what do I do if the ball is not hit to me? And there's all these different scenarios.
Do I need to cover my bag?
Right. Do I need to go cover this guy? Is this guy going to run? What's the pitch going to be?
True.
Where's it going to go? And sum it all up, when in doubt, get an out. Anyway, just find an out. The 1-0 pitch. Low. Called strike, though. It caught part of the plate.
The umpire's got a lower strike zone. And
take notes. Low strike zone means keep the ball down. Yep.
Like you said, mental. It's for the batter, too.
Yep.
Batter's got to be mental. You got to know, well, okay, that pitch was low and it was a strike, so got to ward it off if he starts throwing low.
The 2-1. This one put into play at second base. Dabney diving, gloves it, picks it up, throws across over to first, and it's a wild throw. First baseman tackled after the runner comes across. A run will come across and score from second. Runner was coming down first, tagged the bag. Throw took him up the first baseline, and they will collide. Not like Riley did in left field. No scary hit. It was just kind of a rollover. You know, just 2 guys standing in one spot, and that's what happens. That was a fielder's choice, and looks like Powell's coach is arguing with the umpire, asking if he's awarded second base here.
That's what I was thinking he was wanting.
They're going to call time and talk about it. Did the ball get in the dugout?
I don't think it went to the dugout. It went over next to the bench where the coaches are sitting.
If it rolls in the dugout or out of play, he will be awarded a base.
Awarded, yeah, sure will.
And that's what they're discussing now. So Evans, the leadoff hitter, does come across the score. Truman, the one that was hit, advances to third off of that throwing error from Dabney, as Burkhart standing at first base for now. And, he's going to stay there.
Powell lost the argument because the home plate umpire agreed with the field umpire that it did not go in the dugout.
Hey, there's a gift. As we still have double play up the middle now. Runners in the corners, first and third. 1 run has come across. It is 1-0 Powell, as now the 5-hole hitter, Emmerich, will hit. Riley having to work out of a jam here early. Kickoff play, and it's close. Call safe.
That was a good throw over. I mean, to get him, but if he'd been another step out, he would have got him.
It was a good hit.
Threw right in the right place to pick him off.
And his first pitch, there's a bunt right down the first base line. Riley jumps off the mound, gloves it, flips over to first. There's an out, but not before a run comes across. Sacrifice bunt. It's the second run of the game. As Truman come across the score, it's 2-0 Powell. However, 2 outs.
Got a runner at second.
The runner advanced to second. Kid that trampled over Tad over there first. I say trampled. They kind of hugged and rolled. It wasn't much of a trample. First
Beautiful pitch. Strike.
Mays is a strike. He took it. Maybe just looking to see what Riley's got. Like to see Riley get out of this inning. 2 runs have come across. Next pitch outside. Had him off balance, though. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Batter was bouncing out of the box. He was wanting to lean towards it and almost fell on the balls of his feet. Riley comes set, looks the runner in second, and delivers. This one skips across the plate, and it's going to go behind Ferguson as the runner will advance from second to third. Another pass ball.
Actually, I believe that was a wild pitch because it bounced in front of the plate.
We'll give it a wild pitch. Pass ball, wild pitch, results still the same. One's against the pitcher, one's against the catcher.
Yeah.
Now they're even. Might have been just a little mix-up on signs. Riley comes set now with the runner at third. And the pitch is high. It's going to run the count to 3-1. Yep.
I believe so.
Mm-hmm. So 3 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs, runner on third. And on top of the first, and here's the pitch. This one's high. He'll be awarded first base. So 2 walks in the inning, a strikeout, hit by pitch, fielder's choice on the E4, and a sacrifice bunt. So a little bit of everything.
Riley needs to take a deep breath, walk around that mound.
Find a way to get an out.
Yeah.
Pitch count rising, but you just need to get an out. Runners on first and third now with the 8-hole hitter.
That one was outside.
Goal. We can really see now. 7-hole hitter, sorry, Hales. Left-handed hitter in Hales. And a 1-0 pitch. This one batted down the first base line, foul.
He pulled that ball.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been, that would have been a double.
Remember when I said don't leave it up? That's what happened. That ball was crushed, barreled up, and he just got around on it a little early. If he waited back just a little bit, put a little more oomph behind it, it's over the 320 mark. 1-1. This one, big swing and a miss, high fastball. High cheese. Runners still have an advance. We've got runners at first and third. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to count. Cougars looking to get out of this inning and stop the bleeding. Riley looks at both runners, comes set, and he steps off.
That's the thing to do.
Mm-hmm. Try to mix up a little timing.
Powell's coach has given Campbell County a little bit of respect. He's not had his first base runner run down to second with the runner on third, so
they're
giving a little bit of a but they're giving him a little bit of respect. Peyton's arm, so Peyton has threw some out too.
Mm-hmm.
Threw one out last game.
Riley delivers. This one fouled back. It'll stay 2-2 with 2 outs. Runners in the corners. We're in the first. Powell has scored twice. It's 2-0. Panthers. And a 2 high. That's going to run the count full.
One thing I'm looking at and I like is that Dabney is
playing the 4-hole.
Yes, yes, because he's a dead pull hitter we've seen.
He's left-handed. As this ball's high, he'll walk him, and Riley couldn't believe it. That one looked pretty good. 3rd walk of the inning. To add to your point, we've been seeing the second baseman played more towards second.
Yes.
However, like I was explaining to somebody up here, it all depends on the hitter.
Right.
If you want to play the pull, left-handed hitter up, you want their second baseman to play the pull, he's going to play the hole, and the shortstop will play closer to second. But with 2 outs, they both have to play the hole,
right.
6-hole and the 4-hole. So really like to see him play over there where he's supposed to. You know, if not, it just leaves that big gap.
To actually get the 3rd out.
Right.
Don't much worry about the runner. I mean, worry about it, but...
First pitch to Powell's DH is the ball low. Riley, I think, is having some command issues here early. He's almost batted through the lineup. We're into the 8-hole, and only 2 runs have come across. Bat staying on the shoulders. There's 2-0. I would look to see if he bats around here. We're going to see a new pitcher.
That's just about what I was going to say.
Mm-hmm. 2-0. Strike.
Got a strike. Good.
Right down Main Street. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs. Bases are loaded. Powell pressuring. And this ball put into play to deep center field. Going back is Barry. He's under. It says he's got it. He makes the catch. That does stop the bleeding. So an F8 finds the third out of the inning, but not before 2 runs come across. We head to the bottom of the first inning. It is Powell 2, Cougars 0.
Don't wait.
Yeah, he's watching it over. That's good. Ooh, swung at a curveball. Strike out.
Number 11, Jackson Williams.
So a strikeout starts us here at the bottom of the first. And now we head to Jackson Williams batting second. He puts the first ball in play over by the third base line. Third baseman coming in looking for it. Says he's got room, makes the catch.
That's about number 3, Trevor.
So Jackson pops out on the first play. First pitch is now Trevor Sharp will hit.
2 outs in the inning. First pitch was a curveball in the dirt, so it's got ball 1. Second pitch, another ball, low, inside. It's good. Trevor's watching the pitches. There was a fastball right down central. So the count is 1 strike, 2 balls. Another strike. Count now is 2-2 to Trevor Sharp. There's a liner.
Base hit.
Base hit. right over the second base bag. It was a good hit.
So Sharp singles as now Tad Thomas steps in.
Tad has unleashed like he did against Fulton and hit a home run. He hit about a 30-foot blast against Fulton
Over the left field wall.
Over the left field wall, yes.
Yep. First pitch to him, high, ball one. Pitcher comes set and delivers. Low, ball two.
No, he called a strike.
Did he call it a strike?
Called it a strike.
It'll look low to me. There's that low strike number I was talking about earlier.
Yeah, he has a low strike zone. There's no question.
Short lead at first for Sharp. This one fouled to the plate, 1-2. One ball, two strikes. 2 outs here in the Ferguson strikeout and Williams pop out. This pitch is low. It's going to run the count 2-2.
I think that one's a little low and outside, or I believe he'd have run him up.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. And the pitch to Thomas. Trevor's taking off, hit and run. He pops this one up in the air down the third base line. Third baseman going back, and he'll make no catch. It gets down. He'll live to fight another day.
I'm glad that one got out.
Putting a hit and run on with 2 strikes and 2 outs. What do you think of that? trying to make something happen. I like it.
I know. I don't want to try to second guess a coach anymore.
No. Hey, it looked good. At least he made contact.
Yeah. And I like aggression too.
Oh yeah.
Got to be aggressive on the base pads.
Short lead again. Widens it a little bit. Stays this time. 2-2 pitches high. 3-2. That's going to put Sharp in motion.
Run it full.
As soon as the pitcher delivers to the plate, Sharp will take off. With 2 outs and a full count, it's an automatic something's going to happen. He does take off, foul ball. He'll have to go back and take off again.
Tad's hanging in there. You got to guard the plate, full count.
Comes set and delivers. Fouls this one back, staying alive. Gets the hand clap from coach saying, good battle, good battle, good battle. Come on now. Fouling him off, staying alive.
He's making that pitcher throw
making the
strikes.
pitcher work.
That's right.
Making the pitcher work, getting the pitch count up. He's seeing more pitches. That only helps everybody but Powell.
That's correct.
Here's the pitch. Another foul.
Fouled off.
Yeah.
That's 3 fouls. That's good.
That means he's seeing the ball.
Yep.
But after 3 straight here, I don't know that he don't get anything to hit in this pitch.
Yeah, but then Tad's got to make sure that he don't swing at anything that's bad.
Or a pickoff here.
Yeah.
Trevor, kind of lulled to sleep over there, running to second and coming back. There he goes. He takes off. This one put into play down the third base line and foul again. That's 4.
4.
Good battle at the plate.
Trevor's going to be wore out.
Yeah. That's 5 times if you count the steal he's had to run and come back. He'll go for a 6th time here. There he goes. And this one high, ball 4. Good at bat.
Trevor he started off fast, but he jogged down.
Oh, yeah.
Because he walked the batter.
Yeah, he jogged on that one.
Yeah, jogged.
Stay and take your breath here as Riley Goins, your pitcher, now steps up. Cougars are threatening early, though. They've got runners on first and second. 2 outs, bottom of the first, and they're down by 2. Powell 2, Cougars nothing. Pitcher comes set, looks at both runners intently about 4 times. Delivers. Big swing from going. Missed everything. 0-1. Looking for the fastball and got under it, trying to launch.
He sure did. Got to make contact.
Got to swing within yourself, too. Short and sweet. The 0-1. This one fouled at the plate. That one was at his eyes.
Yeah, that was that would
0-2.
have been ball 1.
Mm-hmm.
Would have been, I should say. 0-2.
As both runners get their lead, Powell's pitcher comes set, Cameron, and delivers. This one's strike three, and he knew it. Didn't even swing. Backwards K will end the bottom of the first. Cougars unable to score, and they'll have another chance as now we head over to the top of the second. It is still Powell 2, Cougars 0. You were listening to Campbell County Baseball on 1450 WLAF.
Dr. Valji, and I'm at Community Health of East Tennessee. So as a family provider, I'm able to see patients from kids to adults to infants, prenatals, geriatric. We function as an urgent care in a way where we do see the sniffles and acute illnesses and things like that. But I do a lot of chronic conditions, so diabetes, hypertension, COPD, and then, if there's knee pain, shoulder pain and such, I'm able to provide injections. If there are any moles or lesions that need removing, I'm able to excise those here in the office. We have all those capabilities here. So I am accepting new patients, and you can call, make an appointment at 562-1705. That is here at Community Health of East Tennessee.
Looking for fast, easy, and secure electronic banking? Community Trust Bank has a wide variety of banking services to meet your needs, including internet banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. We now even have more great services like Apple Pay and Google Pay. Make payments directly from your smartphone. And People Pay, a fast, easy, secure way to send and receive money from your smartphone. Visit us on the internet at ctbi.com or stop by and see us at one of our 79 branch offices.
Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lenders.
Top of the second. As now number one, Emmert will bat. The other Emmert.
First pitch from Riley Goins.
High.
A little high. Riley's working fast. Second pitch. Ooh, it was low.
Threw 33 pitches in that first inning.
Oh,
Standing
wow.
them up. That was pitch 35.
There's a strike.
So 36 pitches now. That's a lot just through
Yes, it is.
one inning.
One inning.
As now he starts the second here in a 2-1 pitch. This one high.
Another
Called
strike. Yeah. 2-2. Your count.
That strike zone has changed.
I know. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It was low in the first, and now it's high. That's hard to pitch. Hard to hit, too. 2-2. This one fouled back at the plate.
That was a good pitch to throw. He threw him either a change. I believe it was a change. I don't think it was a curveball.
He does have a change-up.
He was way out in front.
Oh, yeah. Here's this pitch. He's out front again. That was a fastball, though.
Fastball.
That's a good combination to any young pitcher. If you ever want to learn to throw a changeup, I'd be more than happy to show you. If you can throw, everybody throw a fastball. If you can throw a changeup and locate it, you're deadly. If you don't believe me, look up Ian Anderson. This one skips across the plate.
Count is full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
A lot of people want to throw the curveball. I'm a changeup fan, to be honest.
I tell you what, a curveball is good, but
it takes time to master it.
It takes time to master it, and it's hard on your arm.
But your changeup looks like your fastball, as this ball.
Ball 4.
Yep, based on balls. As a runner on first, we'll flip the lineup now. To finish my thought, your fastball and your changeup are identical. It's just a different grip, and your changeup slows the ball down. That's why it's named, change of speed. Right. So, if you can locate fastball and changeup, it's a great combination. This first pitch, high heat. The ball, though. 1-0 with a runner on first. Score is 2-0 Powell.
No outs in this inning.
No outs. Start of the second. Riley's pitch count nearing 40. Picks off over to first. Call was safe. Which, he's almost at 40 pitches, but he's only give up 2 runs. So he's still in it.
He's still in it, definitely.
He has flipped the lineup, and, Cougars got out of it pretty good, to be honest. Just only give up 2. Still having command issues out there. This one's high. I don't know how long Campbell County's going to let him go like this. But
I want to say if he walks this batter, I'm just a guessing, folks. He walks this batter.
Strike.
He will maybe get to see one more, maybe not.
I think there's another rule, too, I heard somebody talking about. If somebody threw a game earlier in the week and they threw over a certain amount of pitches, they cannot throw today. As this pitch is a ball. That might be the other reason why he's still out there, is because the roster's dwindling in the pitching department.
Well, at one time, and this was a few years back, you had to have so many days rest before you could pitch.
I think it's 3. Because ball 3 now changes to ball 4, back-to-back walks in the top of the second.
Yeah, you had to have 3. I forget how many innings it was, but if you threw, you had to have a 3 or 4 day rest in between. That was to save a kid's arm.
As I think it was it is a TSSAA rule. If you throw so many pitches, you cannot pitch for X amount of many days. I don't know the specific number, but we're going to have another mound visit here. Cougars pitching coach walking out. As this is just going to be another mound meeting. Had one in the first after about 6 Panthers plated. Now we've got another one on back-to-back walks. Riley's hit 1, struck out 1, and he's walked 5. 2 of them here in the top of the second, back-to-back walks, as now Poteet, the 2-hole hitter, will bat. He's the only strikeout of the day. Riley had to really work to get him, struck him out in the full count. First pitch swinging, and he's shaking his head. Couldn't believe he missed the fastball. 0-1. Score is just 2-0 Powell. Campbell County still in it. Riley having to work and throw a lot of pitches. This one strike. There you go. No balls and 2 strikes now, working a lot quicker, and it appears to be all fastball, these 2 pitches after the meeting. There it is, strikeout number 2. Same batter, struck him out twice.
He needed that.
Yes.
He definitely needed that.
Now, J.T. Truman now batting, the 3-hole hitter, Powell's third baseman, and he got hit on the first pitch to him last time. He has yet to see a pitch over the plate. Riley's first pitch to him, big swing, fouls it back. 0-1. Riley starting to get a little rhythm now. I think that meeting helped. He's working a little bit with some pace now and a little bit of urgency of, we got to get out of this. Got to get the sticks going. Comes set and delivers 0-1. This one fouled at the plate. It's up high. Riley, hat falling off, flying over. It's off of the net and will roll to the ground. He almost got there.
Yeah, it been off the net, though. It was out of play.
Yeah, it come off of the net, and he also, both him and catcher Ferguson, had to put the brakes on it not to run into that concrete wall over there. Low-bearing concrete wall and the net running up all the way to the top. That ball hit about halfway on the net and then rolled down. Both of them kind of stood. They didn't want to hit it. This one, lazy pop fly down the first base line. Tad going back, grabs his hat, and it's about 2 steps out of his reach. So that's another foul ball, and we'll rack it again, 0-2.
Be a good time for that changeup right here.
Yes. Haven't seen much of it since the mound meeting. It's been all fastballs. I think Powell's tried to do too much with it, which, puts it in the right spot. I'm all right with it. No balls, 2 strikes. Runners on first and second, 1 out in the top of the second. Riley delivers. This one foul again.
Foul.
Working another battle, but hasn't flipped over to the hitter's favor yet. It is a pitcher's count. No ball, 2 strikes. See where Dabney's playing?
Yes.
Playing for about 2 steps from second base. Big gap in between Tad and Caleb. 0-2, high. He had to go fish at least once. That ball runs the count now, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I'm not holding the runner on first.
No.
I would almost, being a right-handed batter, move a little bit more towards the second.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I'm not sure. It's a guessing game.
It's it's according to numbers. It's kind of like that whole you put in a lefty to face a lefty,
Yeah.
you know, the righty-lefty matchup.
Mhm.
I mean, how long are we going to go off stats, you know? Just let the kids play. This one popped up. Riley's hat comes off. He says he's got it. About 3 steps off of the mound for the second out. That's one way to do it. Never really want the pitcher to catch it, but everybody else had to stay at the bag.
Yeah.
Runners at first and second, they could have advanced if that ball drops in, but that was probably an infield fly roll, I would assume. I never heard it, but it was inside of the mound for the second out.
I haven't heard them call batter out, infield fly rule this year.
We had one.
Oh, did we? Okay.
Yeah.
I may not have been here.
I'll have to really recall notes to figure out where it was. First pitch at the plate to the 4-hole hitter called strike. I'm going to have to look that up. Trivia question if you could have called in when we said it happened. This one,
Beautiful
big
pitch.
swing.
That was a
There you go.
change.
Yeah. That mound visit, I don't know what was said, but it has changed his approach. Working more urgent now, throwing a lot more fastballs, not relying on the junk. And he's gotten 2 outs here and a strikeout and a pop-out. And now 0-2 at the plate. This one popped up again down the third base line. Jackson fading over, and it will be out of play. It's almost like he hit the reset button.
Yeah.
Yeah. He comes set, looks at the runner in second, and delivers. That's
Ooh.
outside, good pitch.
Yeah, that's a good pitch.
Good pitch. That was the breaking ball,
Mhm.
and it missed outside, but it didn't miss by much. It might have caught the top right part corner of the plate. Great pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This one put into play, though, over the second baseman's head. Runner rounds third. Hits the cutoff, though. Throw comes home, and it is late. Powell comes across the score. It is 3-0. That was the leadoff walk. All of 3 runs from Powell coming in the earned fashion. So they have yet to earn one. Still puts Campbell County in the hole, though. It is Powell 3, Cougars 0. Everybody just changing stations. Runner from second coming home to score. Runner from first advances 1 station as the 4-hole hitter was awarded with an RBI single. As now it is Emmerich. He dinks one over into the Bermuda Triangle in center field. 1 run will come across, and the throw will have to come in to second base. Runners will advance. We have runners in the corners now. It is 4-0 Powell. That is another runner coming across unearned. That was the 2 walks that started this inning.
Yes, we had
So
2 outs and
we
they
have
scored
paid
3.
on all 4 runs, 3 of them being walks, 1 was a hit by pitch. So they are all unearned is how that goes. Runners on first and third now with Mays now at the plate, the 6-hole hitter. First pitch high, throw down over to second, and there's that play. First and third, threw it to the shortstop, and he wasn't biting on it.
That's the play.
That's what we've been talking about. Yeah.
I wish they'd go to.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, you're going to find one that will bite.
Oh, yeah. He stayed at third, though. Throw went right to short as it was supposed to. It was a great try. Runners on second and third now, 2 outs. And a 1-0 pitch. This one rifled down the third baseline, foul.
You know what? I believe Coach Miracle may have listened to one of the broadcasts on YouTube and listened to me saying that
I hope so.
throw to the shortstop, act like he's going to throw it to second.
I hope so.
That's the only thing I figured out, because that's the first time I've seen it this year.
I know my wife heard it. I've told her. This one's outside. 2-1.
It's a really smart play. And you could find the
you
runner.
can pull it off. It's hard to pull off, but
you find the runner
you can do it. Low. That'll run the count. 3 balls now, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runners on second and third. 2 runs have come across. Both of them were leadoff walks, and it is 4-0 Powell Panthers. Riley comes set, takes a deep breath, and delivers this one. Strike right down the plate, right down the middle. That's going to run the count full. Runners will not be in motion. Nobody behind them. They do not have to run. Are they going to? Probably. They don't have to. Full count. Big swing and a miss. Strikeout. Atta boy. There's
job,
the
Robert.
third out of the inning as we roll to the bottom of the second. Cougars got to get the bats going here. We're playing 7, but the sooner you score them, the better. It is Powell 4, Campbell County 0.
At First National Bank, we put you first with local lending and local decisions. Our First National Bank lenders are a part of the Campbell County community. They not only live and work here, they're involved here. F&B's experienced hometown lenders make the decisions right here with a quick turnaround. Remember us when it comes to local lending and local decisions. Located at 2408 Jacksboro Pike, 423-566-5326. Your family, your future, your bank. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Whether you need insurance to protect your home, car, business, or your family's financial future, we believe that your needs are best served by local neighbors. Hi, I'm Randy Heatherly, your local Encova insurance agent, and I'll take the time to get to know your specific needs. Contact Gray Insurance Group today to find out how you can benefit from working with a local agent like me at 423-562-3346 or find us online at grayfoxins.com today.
Bottom of the second, it is Powell 4, Cougars 0, but a good chance here. We've got 6, 7, 8 up in Landon Berry, Landon Hensley, and the DH returning after last game senior night, Chase Hazelwood. To bat in his traditional spot. He is DHing for Nate Toole today, if you're keeping a book. Nate's playing left field. So both Landons. And then Chase. Let's see what Barry's got right here. His first at bat. First pitch to him. A rifle down the third line and foul.
Oh, man.
Man, he got a hold of it, didn't he?
Yes, he did. That
Wow.
was beautiful.
Wow.
But it, like I say,
He was out front of it and ripped it. Field 1. He held this one. That's the one he should have hit. 0-2. Ball grooved in. Might have had a little spin on it the way he took that pitch. I don't think that was intentional. He rifles this one down the third baseline. Left fielder going back. He goes to the wall over his shoulder, and he caught it.
that was
What a
on the
catch.
track. That was on the warning
Good
track.
play. Took it for a ride. F7 is our first out, as now the other Landon Hensley will bat. Good at bat for Barry. 2 good pops on it. One of them down left field line, bounces off the barn, the hitting cage down there. Second one made it all the way to the warning track. Left fielder had to catch that one over the shoulder. He had to turn his head and made a good play on it. That one gets down. It's probably a stand-up double. The wall here kind of takes out the ground rule double. First pitch to Hensley is called a ball.
I don't think, with this wall, I don't think I've ever seen a ground rule double here.
I saw one with the fence.
Yeah, with the fence,
but
yeah.
not the wall. Big swing. He's early. Or late, rather. Sorry. That ball got thrown right by him. 1-1. This one put into play. Third baseman comes over, playing to his left. He'll throw across up the line, and they'll have to tag him. He's out.
It was a good play by the first baseman.
Yes, that throw took him towards the home plate side of first. He scoops it off of the ground and then wisely turns the glove, tags Landon out, 5-3. Second out of the inning is now Angus Young takes us to Chase Hazelwood. And the first pitch to him, taken for a ball.
That was outside.
Mm-hmm. Couldn't have been by much. 1-0, fouled at the plate. Don't know if they heard me or not, but this is the third batter I've seen. Everybody's choked up. Took their hands and moved them just a little bit up the bat, trying to get the bat head around. This one's foul. 1-2. You know, when you're struggling and playing a good team, you just need to put the ball in play. Choking up isn't always a bad thing. I know people don't like to do it, but
it's true.
You know, there ain't no shame
I never
in
did
it.
like to do it.
You know, I never like to do it. Ain't nobody wants to do it.
Because you want that
But
extra
choke and poke.
Yeah, that's what it would do, is poke the ball.
Yes,
You wanted the
poke. You
long
put it
ball.
somewhere. This one he takes for ball 2. Same spot as the first pitch to him. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Cougars trail by 4. We're in the bottom of the second. Pitcher steps off. He wants a reset of signs. And the 2-2 pitch to Chase. This one's low. That's going to run the count 3-2. Long count like we saw with Tad Thomas in the first, just without all the foul balls. This one's low. Ball 4. There's a base runner.
Always good to have a base runner.
Mm-hmm. In front of, see who's hitting right.
Get there.
Dabney now stepping in.
Get there as easy as, whatever it takes. Walk, single.
Anyway on. It worked a good count. Took some good pitches. Had to fight off the ones that were coming at him. Now Dabney steps up. First pitch to him. Same spot, way out there. David Graham would say just a bit outside.
Yeah. Lord, I remember that. Just a bit outside.
1-0. High. 2-0. 2 outs now, runner on first. Cougars need to manufacture some runs. We are playing 7, but we're in the second. 2-0 pitch. This one put into play down the third base line. Third baseman has to backhand it. Flips across the first. What a play. That ball was a hot shot down the hot corner, and he threw it across. Another 5-3 put out, backhanded. Now we will head to the top of the third. It is still Powell 4, Cougars 0.
Whether you're a contractor or you're just handling a project around the house or farm, CNO Metal Sales has the best prices in the tri-state. Metal roofing custom cuts as well as delivery are available from CNO Metal. Be sure and ask us about our lifetime warranty on metal. Matt Klein can handle your big or small jobs from 1 piece of metal to 100. Select from 22 colors. CNO Metal Sales is right behind O'Reilly's Auto Parts in Middlesboro. Just take a left at the first stoplight and CNL is on the right. See or call Matt at 606-248-5744.
This is Matt Klein with CNL Metal, former Cougar number 42.
Campbell County Sports brought to you in part by former Cougar Justin Lettner and the folks at Collectibles and More. Collectibles and More, across from Short Redmond Ford, next to Papa John's Pizza, 423-201-9809. Collectibles and More is your home for autographed memorabilia, all gaming games, board games, and action figures. Collectibles and More can even get your cards graded. Open Monday through Friday, 11 to 7, Saturdays, 11 to 6, and Sunday afternoons. Collectibles and More, next to the Skyway Bridge near the Campbell County High School on the 4-lane.
As top of the third action up here at Brown Archer Field, Cougars trail by 4 against the Powell Panthers. Rally back out on the mound as
first pitch
the lefty Hales bats now. Fouled it off. Riley had a little bit of a rhythm there in the second after the mound visit. Just like I showed my partner, he has now thrown the same amount of pitches as Trevor Sharp threw in a complete game Thursday. He's at 68. Pitch number 69 skips across. That's a lot of pitches. Just threw 2. Now, that's according to my foul ball and sheet in here. Somebody may have a different number. Mine is definitely the hillbilly way. A little bit of chicken scratch, but it's still math. 1 ball, 1 strike. And this one popped up in the air, points up, says it's up. Trevor Sharp says he's got it. He goes back. Left fielder calls him off, and they'll almost collide out there, but the ball drops. A little bit of miscommunication between them. They're going to hear it from the dugout as they're yelling. Both of them said, I got it, no, I got it. The outfielder has seniority there. If he calls it, back off.
Yeah, the coaches are giving them a earful, and I can see why. One calls you off, like you said. The outfielder's got he's coming in.
He's coming in, so he has seniority on it.
Yeah,
yes,
it's a lot easier to catch.
As now the DH Dole will bat, pick off over to first, not even close. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the pecking order, from what I was always told, the pitcher's last. You never want the pitcher to catch it.
Right.
Then the catcher. Then the corners, first and third. Then second, then shortstop. He's the king of the infield. If he calls it, get out of the way. The only people over the infield is the outfield. The outfield calls it, they get it over the infield, and it goes in that order. When you get out of that order, you're going to hear it from somebody, and hopefully you didn't get hurt.
And you're talking about embarrassing.
Yes.
When you let one drop that's in shallow left or shallow center, shallow right field, and it drops right in front of you.
That's the one I call the Bermuda Triangle. It kind of falls, and you look at each other like the Three Stooges, and it just kind of landed right in between you. You don't know who's going to call it, but somebody needs to take the initiative to,
It's William, I got it, you take it.
Yep. And first pitch at the plate after 2 or 3 pickoffs is now a ball, so we'll see a 1-0 pitch here. Worried about the runner. Long look over there, and this is the 4th pickoff of this at bat. Haven't seen Powell steal much. We did see the play on the 1st and 3rd, but they haven't run much, relying more on their bats to knock them in.
True.
This one's high, pitch out.
I haven't seen many of those either this year.
No, that's about the first one I can see. I think there might have been one called, and they didn't do it the other day, but that definitely pitch out high, ready to throw him out. Scoops this one off the dirt. 3-0. That's what, as my dad would say, worrying about the runner will do to you. You worry about him, and you lose the count at the plate. 3 balls, no strikes. As this one finds part of the plate. Looked like it was inside. That ever-so-changing strike zone now adds it 3 balls, 1 strike. No outs, runner on first. Campbell County trailing by 4. Riley comes set, and another long look at the runner. Delivers. This one put into play to deep center field. Landon Berry's right under it, sits under it. Can't corn for him. F8 for the first out of the inning. That'll keep the runner at first at bay.
That was for his cutoff man, but his cutoff man was not in the outfield.
No, he didn't.
And it was fairly deep ball.
No, he wasn't a tag from first there. Quick pickoff here, a lot closer that time. Got the walking lead and flipped and turned to him. So we do have 1 out now. Runner on first, and the 9-hole hitter up. He walked and scored his last time up. Pitch high.
I remember when we were using the cutoff, practicing. If it was in center field, your short went out, and your second baseman would say left, right, to line up with the bag, if you had a runner on first, if they were going to tag. I don't even know if they do that anymore.
We used to do double cuts, so you're both middle infielders went out if you had to play at third or play at home. I think that's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, but you would line them up.
Yeah, the back guy lined up the front, but you were about 10 feet apart.
Oh, yeah.
So then that way, in case you miss the first one, you'll hit the second guy. Right. If you miss both of them, you're going to hear it from him. Riley has worked this count to 2-2. Another strike, both of them called and looking. Bat still on the shoulders, has yet to swing. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner on first. Riley comes set and delivers. He swung at this one, hit and run, fouls it back. Riley's pitch count going up, but I think he's getting better as it's went up. We'll have a meeting at the mound again, but this one just amongst catcher and pitcher. They're going to go over a little sign change here, maybe. Saw Peyton looking into the dugout. Maybe somebody over there saw something, and they want to go out and tell Riley about it. I don't know how much of it, and I'll get your opinion, Mike. I don't know how much of it goes on in high school, but there's a few times you could see it on tipping pitches.
Yeah.
So, might have seen something that, a little tendency over there at first. I don't know. This one put into play right up the middle. Dabney fields it. Tad's on second. Throws across over to first. Double play, and he calls him safe. Did the home plate umpire call him out?
No. He was, I think.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I thought I saw that.
Wow.
So a 4-3 double play. Dabney took that one for himself as he tags second. Ball's hit right up to second base. Fields it, tags it, throws across over to first, and a bang-bang play. The umpire out at second base called him safe. the one at home called him out.
The plate umpire
I
called him out.
saw it at the corner of my eye. So we'll take just a short break here as we flip over to the bottom of the third. Cougars really need to hit. We will flip the lineup now. It'll be Ferguson, Williams, Sharp due up here in the bottom of the third. We'll be right back.
Rice Oil, fueling the American spirit with Marathon.
There's something out there for you and me. And the American road is calling. So what's it gonna be? Hey, it's an amazing day. Traveling our own highway. No matter where it leads us, we can smile. 'Cause it's leading in the mile.
Marathon from Rice Oil, La Follette.
Chuck Berry takes us to the bottom of the third, and we will have the top of the lineup flip. It'll be Peyton Ferguson, Jackson Williams, Trevor Sharp. Last time they were up, it was a strikeout. Jackson popped out on his first pitch to the third baseman. Then Trevor singles, made it to second, was stranded out there. So, like to see a little bit different story here from Cougars leadoff 1 and 2. Really like to see them get on. That's where your production comes.
Yes.
We know that they can hit. We saw that senior night. Jackson Williams was an in-the-park home run. Had Thomas with a over the left field wall home run. Both of them touched the ball, and I think Jackson just had to do it a little bit quicker.
He had to do it a little bit quicker. And I know he probably, if it had been me, well, no, it could have been me, but...
Oh, come on, you could have done it.
No.
Yeah.
I'd have had to have oxygen by the time I got to the
We
plate.
can make that happen. I know a guy.
Yeah. I'd had to have oxygen. And I'm sure he was winded a little bit.
Oh yeah, you always are.
And inside a park home run, I mean, you're trucking from
you got to go
the plate to first to second, second to third, and back into home.
Mm-hmm.
And
360 feet. 360 feet, picking them up and putting them down. Really like to see one of those today. Cougars do trail by 4. It's Powell 4, Cougars 0. And the first pitch to Peyton Ferguson, high, ball 1. Really like to see him get on. We all know he can fly.
Yeah, he sure can.
Yes, he can run. 1-0. This one put into play, and it might get through a hole, and it does. It gets right by the third baseman and the shortstop for a base hit. Leadoff single starts us here in the third. That's how you do it.
That's how you do it. Now we just got to keep it up.
So Ferguson singles. Now for Jackson Williams. He only saw one pitch his last time up. Popped it up, lazy pop fly off of the handle, and the third baseman just kind of come in ever so slightly and caught it. Really like to see a little bit of base running action here and see Jackson put the ball in play. First pitch to him, he backs out, takes a ball, looked like a strike. It didn't it?
I'm not fussing about it, though.
No, I ain't even going to complain.
Not much of a lead over there. I don't think he's going.
He don't need much of one. Well, no, off of this one, off of the handle, first baseman Haynes way, but it will get out and lands right in the middle of the visitor bleachers over there by the first base dugout.
Glad of that.
Two of them that Jackson's hit off the handle. Maybe he doesn't need to choke up. Maybe take the hands down a little bit. 1-1. He's reaching at that one. That one was high.
Got 2 strikes on him. He's going to really have to guard the plate and watch the pitches.
Let her high pitch, and he was all out front. Don't do too much. Swing within yourself. Runner on first, and Peyton Ferguson. See if he takes off here. And big lead, big secondary. Ball pitch was outside. He's going to run the count 2-2. Good time here to put something on. Nobody out. Cougars don't want to get their runner out, but
no,
good time to do something. Put something on here. Big secondary, and a big swing and a miss at the plate. Strikeout falls victim for Jackson Williams. He's the first out of the inning. As now Trevor Sharp will step up. He's 1-for-1 with a single. He got stranded out there. Need to move Peyton. If he don't, he's going to move himself.
I hope so.
Yes, I do too. Pitcher comes set quickly here. Wondering if anything is on.
No.
Peyton, big secondary. First pitch taken right down Cougar Lane for strike one.
You notice how the plate umpire calls a strike?
Mm-hmm. Reaches the hand up.
Like this.
Grabs the heart, Kali Ma style. This one's outside, 1-1. You know, from Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Reaches the hand up like he's talking to his hand, and then he just closes it. Just gives a real slow strike.
Yeah.
1-1. High. Big pop in the mid that time. 2-1. Working some good counts here. Anyway on, though. Really needs some runs. Clock's a ticking. We're in the bottom of the third. Runner on first. And a 2-1 pitch. He's going. The hit and run was on. Trevor swung at it, missed it, and he made it by, what, 2 steps?
Yep. He's in.
Fly.
That was a good throw from the catcher, too.
He got a good
He got
jump.
a good jump.
Mm-hmm. Trevor having to put the hit and run on. You have to swing at the plate in the hit and run. That's when the runner steals and the hitter is swinging regardless. You're told to swing. You get your bat in the line side of the throw, and he did. So that'll put 2 strikes on him. 2-2 pitch. This one fouled back at the plate. Good cut. We got 1 out. Runner in second, and Peyton. He can score from out there.
Yeah, a good single, he can score.
Oh, yeah, he can score. Got to put the ball in play, though. 2-2 pitch. This one put into play. High chopper over to second. Fielded. Throw it across. He did advance the runner, though. So fielder's choice for Trevor Sharp. That won't affect his batting average.
Number 8, Tad Thomas.
For Tad Thomas now stepping up to the plate. Boy, he had a battle his first at bat. Ran a count full and fouled off about 5 or 6 pitches just to end up taking a trip to first on a base on balls. So he saw a lot of this pitcher his first at bat. So let's see if he learned anything. Peyton's on third now. 2 outs. This one, first pitch, hit up to the third baseman glove, and that's a routine play there. 5-3 foot out will take us to the top of the fourth, and Cougars have yet to score. They need to, though. It is Campbell County 4, Cougars 0. You are listening to Campbell County Baseball on 1450 WLAF.
Hello, this is Lisa Caudill from People's Bank of the South. You work all day, you attend after-school activities, and you don't have time to stop by the bank. Sound familiar? Our schedules are just as busy as yours. There aren't enough hours in the day for us at People's Bank of the South either. The answer is online banking, bill pay, and mobile app that allows you to take a picture and deposit a check. Now you can bank 24 hours a day. Check in with People's Bank and simplify your life. People's Bank of the South, member FDIC.
There are 2 types of hot water heaters, tankless and tankless. The tankless kind work like this.
I'm throwing in a load of laundry. Hold off on that. I'm hopping in the shower.
Brunei tankless water heaters work this way.
I'm throwing in a load of laundry. No problem.
You get an endless supply of hot water even for multiple tasks at the same time.
With the natural gas water heater from PCUD, you get hot water twice as fast as same-size electric and for about half the cost. Chop down your hot water energy cost hundreds of dollars a year with PCUD in La Follette or Rocky Top.
Brunei tankless water heaters, the hot way to heat water.
Top of the fourth, Powell 4, Cougar 0, as my partner points out. Riley's still out there. He had a short inning for him after the first 2 were really long. Almost batted around in the first and the second. He threw 33 in the first, 34 in the second, only 14 his last half inning. So through 3, he has thrown 81 pitches. That's hard to swallow.
Yeah, 81 pitches is a lot, and just guessing, I'd say it depends on what they do, but I'm looking around, maybe if he pitches, and gets a few balls and a few strikes and gets the side out, I don't see over 100 pitches.
No.
And maybe not that. It just depends on
But hey, he's ate some innings. He's 8-3, and he's only give up 4.
He's still
2 in
throwing
the
hard.
first, 2 in the second, and he's still throwing. This one, first pitch popped up down the first base line. Tad gives way, and it will fall in between him and the right fielder. Dabney made a long run to get there, and he wasn't going to make it. That ball fell over there near the visiting bullpen area, field side of the fence. But that is a strike against Powell's leadoff hitter, Evans. He has only walked twice and scored twice. Has yet to do anything with the bat. This pitch was called a ball. 1-1. Riley from the windup. And a 1-1 pitch. Good pitch. Missed somewhere. I don't know where.
He's thrown 2 changeups, and he's just barely missed.
Lots of applause from the crowd on it. It must have been really close. Big swing there. Come back with the fastball. That's what I was talking about earlier, about the combination of being able to throw one. You can really upset a timing of a hitter. And I love it. I've always been a huge fan of it. It's hard to throw one, though. But I'll teach anybody willing to learn. 2-2. High. 3-2. Riley's got a good one.
Yes.
Swing and a miss on that one. Really like to see another one here. Get this kid out. But letting Powell lead off with a walk. Puts this one into play. High in the air. Barry coming in. Says he's got it. Fighting the sun here. And he'll make the catch. A lot of outs coming out there from the center fielder, but he's doing a great job. Had to fight the sun on that one with start time today. High noon. He's got the shades on, had to throw the glove up, had his hat up at one point. And it's rough out there. But I know Tad Thomas loves it. This is the only time you can play first base up here in the sun, not being your house.
True.
1 out now as number 11 Poteet steps in. He has struck out twice. First pitch was a ball. Curveball kind of ate the dirt. Riley digging in the glove, and he'll deliver. This one's high. 2-0.
His high pitches, if he would have followed through all the ways, it'd be strikes. Because they're right down the middle. They're just high.
This one gets in there, pops this one up to center field again. Fighting the sun is Barry. He gets under it, and a one-handed catch. Partner, I know you don't like that, but
you got 2 hands. Use them.
Yes.
Don't catch with a bare hand, but shut that glove up with that bare hand.
Caught them both with his glove hand and the right hand dangling. Still an out, though. There's 2 outs.
Still an out.
Making them work. Riley, like I said, hit the kind of reset button there after the second visit from Campbell County's pitching coach, as now he'll face the 3-hole hitter Truman. He's been hit by a pitch, and he popped out to Riley. First pitch, check swing with a called strike. 0-1. Come on, Riley, get you a 1-2-3 inning here.
Yeah. Rest that arm.
Yes. High was his second pitch. A lot of those coming high, and like you said, I think it's a follow-through, but that might be a gas tank issue.
Yeah, it could be.
I don't know.
But he is still throwing hard.
High, ball 2.
I think he's a little aggravated with himself because he done like a, put his cleat in the dirt like.
Might be the ever-changing strike zone he's mad at. This one put into play off of the handle down the first base line. Dabney sprinting, right fielder sprinting. Landon Hensley out there. He picks it up, throws to second.
Way off.
He's way off. That ball was corralled by Trevor Sharp, but the throw missed second base. No cutoff there as Dabney was running to make a play on the ball before it hit the ground. Hard throw from Landon and just missed it. Threw it on the pitcher side of second, and Sharp had to come off the bag to keep it from adding any more. So that's a double for Truman. He's now standing on second with the cleanup hitter now, Burkhart. He has grounded into an E4, and he's singled. So willing to swing the bat, does on this one. Tad goes out, says he's got it.
Oh, no.
And there's that triangle. Drops in. Dabney throws it into home, and the score will come across in the double by Truman. So he went from home to second. Now he goes from second to home. That brings now the score Powell 5, Cougars 0, as Burkhart will have an RBI single.
Coach let him know about it, too.
He needs to. That one was the Three Stooges I was talking about.
Yeah.
It kind of falls in, and it's hard to call it there because could it be all three of them? This one put into play, first pitch, way back to left center field. Barry had to run a country mile. He misses it barely. He didn't get there in time. Guns it in, and a run will score from first base. 6-0 Powell.
You know, in the first innings when they were scoring, they done their damage with 2 outs, and they're doing damage again with 2 outs.
Yes. It's like a lot of people said, you get 3 outs, you don't get 2, as now Brian Miracle, coach of the Cougars, going to come out with a slow walk to the mound. I think Riley has hit 100 on his pitch count. I'll have to add him up. He's going to come out and talk with the team after he let him hear something from the dugout a minute ago. Now he's going to pull them all in, and he'll pull the baseball from Riley Goins, as now we will have another pitcher. We will have his name and add up Riley's day when we return. Powell has scored twice here in the top of the fourth. It is now Powell Panthers 6, Cougars 0. 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. We'll be right back.
The Follett Utilities Board continues to be a locally owned public utility that anticipates and meets the community's needs at the lowest achievable rates. The mission of LUB is to provide our customers with reliable, economical, and friendly service in a continuous effort to enhance the quality of life in our community. Caring Neighbors, sponsored by La Follette Utilities, is an emergency assistance fund offering temporary help for paying utility bills. You can be a caring neighbor by donating $1 or $2 each month added to your LUB bill.
This is Bailey Boss for the Follett Mine Supply. Folks are calling me Boatless Bailey, and I love it because I get an ice cream cone for every boatless my daddy sells. See the Follett Mine Supply for rebar, and we deliver it. Septic tanks and septic chambers. We can't leave out PVC pipes and electrical conduit. Dad, tell them when we're open and how to find us.
We're open Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Saturday from 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. Turn on Toe String Road by the Walgreens. We're just the third business on the left just before you cross the tracks.
Come see me, Bailey Ball, my brother Brody, and my mama and papa, my mom Jamie, and my daddy Bro. And my dad Billy.
Action continues here in the top of the fourth. Powell has got 2 across, and the new Campbell County pitcher will be Ian Silcox, number 21, tall right-hander. In the day on Riley, I said he hit 100. He was 4 pitches shy. He hit 96.
It's a lot of pitches.
Just threw 3 2/3, yes. And he only gave up 6 runs, and 2 of those were earned. So really, take away the walks, it's 2-0, right?
Right.
So, but the score does remain Powell 6, Cougars 0. Ian now in to stop the bleeding. Runner on second, as now number 12 is batting 6-hole hitter Mays. He's walked, struck out. First pitch to him was a big swing and a miss. Strike 1. We've seen Ian come in a few times. Always comes in for damage control. He's working it here. 2 pitches, 2 hard strikes. 0-2. He only needs 1 out.
Throws hard, too.
Yes. Like to leave that runner out at second. See strike 3 here. Get the sticks going. 0-2, runner takes off towards third. Pitch out high, and there'll be no throw. I think he might have heard somebody. I always hated that. You're in your motion on the mound, and you're trying to make a delivery. You hear the guy go, and you hear everybody say, hey, he's going. Well, what do you want me to do about it? I'm throwing. So kind of caught up out there, and that ball's high.
Because you can't stop.
You can't do 2 things at once. This one hit off of the handle over to third. Jackson Williams says, I got it. Flip up over to him. F5 is the third out of the inning. Ian comes in, throws 4 pitches, and gets us out with no further damage. We will head to the bottom of the 4th inning, and it is Powell 6, Cougar 0. Campbell County's got to score. Come on, boys.
Southern Sass Boutique has fashionable, affordable clothing along with accessories and gifts for almost anyone, including men, from bottoms to tops and about anything else you can imagine. Southern Sass Boutique has something for you. Be sure to check out the Stay Golden Betty White Tees. Open Monday through Friday, 11 to 6, Saturdays 9 to 2. Southern Sass Boutique, next to Charlie's Pizza.
I'm Dr. Valji, and I'm at Community Health of East Tennessee. So as a family provider, I'm able to see patients from kids to adults to infants, prenatals, geriatric. We function as an urgent care in a way where we do see the sniffles and acute illnesses and things like that. But I do a lot of chronic conditions, so diabetes, hypertension, COPD. And then, if there's knee pain, shoulder pain and such, I'm able to provide injections. If there are any moles or lesions that need removing, I'm able to excise those here in the office. We have all those capabilities here. So I am accepting new patients, and you can call, make an appointment at 562-1705. That is here at Community Health of East Tennessee.
Bottom of the fourth, Cougars trail by 6. He and Silcox came in through 4 pitches and got us out with a pop up to third baseman Jackson Williams. Riley stays in the game. He will hit. We will have that change when the Cougars take the field. So Ian comes in for damage control. I would assume that would kill the DH. We'll see and have further on that. First pitch to Riley, dumped into right center field. Converging is the right fielder. He will not get there in time. That's a leadoff base hit.
That's what we needed. We need to keep it going.
Yes.
That's about number 23, Landon Berry.
And now Landon Berry steps up, ripped 2 balls. First one way down the left field line, and then he just missed a dinger. Hit one to the left field wall right at the American flag. Old Glory blowing out there, and it made it right to the warning track. Left fielder made a good catch on it. Had to turn his back.
That was a good catch.
Yes. Riley with a big lead over at first on his secondary. First pitch to Berry was called a ball high and inside.
At GrayFoxINS.com today.
Whether you're a contractor or you're just handling a project around the house or farm, CNO Metal Sales has the best prices in the tri-state. Metal roofing custom cuts as well as delivery are available from CNO Metal. Be sure and ask us about our lifetime warranty on metal. Matt Klein can handle your big or small jobs from 1 piece of metal to 100. Select from 22 colors. CNO Metal Sales is right behind O'Reilly's Auto Parts in Middlesboro. Just take a left at the first stoplight and CNL is on the right. See or call Matt at 606-248-5744.
This is Matt Klein with CNL Metal, former Cougar number 42.
Action now on the bottom of the 5th. Cougars need some run production. Again, we will have Caleb Dabney, Peyton Ferguson, and Jackson Williams due up 9-1-2. Caleb up, he's only batted once, and he grounded out to the third baseman on an inning-ending good play out there. He backhanded that ball, and it was a shot. One of the explanation of why it's the hot corner. First pitch to Caleb was high.
Just saying hello to Danny Shekels, used to be the Campbell County Cougar baseball coach back in the 80s, mid-80s, up until about the 90s. He's up here enjoying the game. Come over and say hello.
Beautiful day if you want to come on up. We've still got 3 innings to play, 2 full ones in this half inning. This one popped up off of the handle down the first base line. He'll tread way, second baseman diving play. It's inside the line. He touches first. That's a base hit.
Yes, it is.
Wow. Really needed that one.
Yes.
Fell right inside the line. If you're ever in a slump, that's how to get out. Blue pit right down the line, second baseman diving, and he almost made the play. First baseman and the right fielder weren't even close. Second baseman called him off,
and
he just missed it. That'll flip it now to Fergie. He has struck out, singled, and was stranded at second after he stole. It's been aggressive, though. Short lead for Dabney at first. Here's that aggressive swing. Big swing and a miss. He's late. 0-1.
Yeah, he wanted that one.
Yes. Wishes he had that one back. On one pitch. Low. 1-1. Trying to get him to chase. Can't fish if there's none in the pond. 1 ball, 1 strike. Dabney on first, no outs. The bottom of the 5th, Cougars trail by 6. They need some runs. 1-1. This one put into play at short. Twin killing here. Flips over to second for 1. Throws across, and the speed of Peyton broke it up.
Thank goodness.
Dabney is out at second base on the fielder's choice. He'll be out number 1. Ferguson, with his speed, gets it down to first, and they will just trade places. So now we have the same scenario we had in the 3rd when Jackson Williams struck out. He popped out on 1 pitch and struck out on 5. Looks a little tight at the plate. Needs to be a little more loose. We know he can hit it a country mile. First pitch to him, big swing. 0-1.
Peyton looks like he's just itching.
Traded speed for speed out there. He can fly.
Yes, he can. He looks itching like he's on the go.
This one put off of the barrel, and it is going to get in. No, he made a play in the left. Did you see that? Hard hit to the left fielder coming in. He catches it off of the grass. I thought it got down. He catches it and took 1 step and threw a strike to first, trying to throw behind Peyton. It was a good effort, but F7 falls victim to Williams. He is 0 for 3. Yeah, he's
left fielder
good plays out there.
made a couple 3 plays. Great plays.
Their third baseman and their left fielder both worthy of web gems. Is now Trevor Sharp bats. He's singled and grounded into a fielder's choice. First pitch to him called strike. Peyton with a little short lead. Wouldn't worry too much about him, but he is leaning. It's a lazy swing, pops this one straight up in the air. Second baseman clears everybody out of his way, and look at that, he used 2 hands. Pops up to the second baseman, 3rd out of the inning. Cougars were able to get on, but nothing able to happen. We will head to the 6th. Cougars still trail by 6. You were listening to Cougar Baseball on 1450 WLAF.
Campbell County Sports brought to you in part by former Cougar Justin Lettner and the folks at Collectibles and More. Collectibles and More, across from Short Redmond Ford, next to Papa John's Pizza, 423-201-9809. Collectibles and More is your home for autographed memorabilia, all gaming games, board games, and action figures. Collectibles and More can even get your cards graded. Open Monday through Friday, 11 to 7, Saturdays, 11 to 6, and Sunday afternoons. Collectibles and More, next to the Skyway Bridge near the Campbell County High School on the 4-lane. Rice Oil, fueling the American spirit with Marathon.
There's something out there and the American road is calling. So what's it gonna be? Hey, it's an amazing day, traveling our own highway. No matter where it leads us, we can smile, just leaning in the mile.
Marathon from Rice Oil, La Follette.
Hello, this is Lisa Caudill from People's Bank of the South. You work all day, you attend after-school activities, and you don't have time to stop by the bank. Sound familiar? Our schedules are just as busy as yours. There aren't enough hours in the day for us at People's Bank of the South either. The answer is online banking, bill pay, and mobile app that allows you to take a picture and deposit a check. Now you can bank 24 hours a day. Check in with People's Bank and simplify your life. People's Bank of the South, member FDIC.
Top of the 6th, Cougars still trail by 6. A little bit long half of an inning there as Fergie was left on base catching. He had to come in and put all the equipment on. First pitch from Ian was a ball, and then it closed. He flipped the lineup. Now he hasn't faced this part of the lineup, though. Leadoff hitter now. This one was
just a little outside.
He ain't missing by much.
No, he's not.
Powell's leadoff hitters walked twice, scored twice, popped out. Feels like everybody in this lineup popped out to Landon Berry today. This one skips across the plate. Trying to do too much. 3 balls and no strikes. No outs, start of the 6th. Cougars trail by 6, unable to get some run production. They've got 4 hits. There's nothing to show for it. This one, he walks him on 4 pitches.
It's not what you want to start out with.
No. Leadoff walk has always ended in a big inning for the Cougars. As now Poteet will bat, number 11. He's their catcher. He struck out twice and has also popped out the Landenberry.
He's been busy.
Yes. Landon's got his money's worth out there. First pitch outside, that's 5 straight balls.
He needs to walk around the mound and take a breath.
If not, have his catcher call time.
Yeah.
Needs something.
Got a good catcher. He's like, get out there and calm him down a little.
Oh, yeah. Pick off over to first. That was a breather there. I don't think he was trying to get him out. That was just a need to do something.
I think he come off the rubber, so that was good because he sort of hesitated.
Yeah.
I thought, oh no.
I don't think he was trying to get him out.
No.
I think that was just a this and that. Pops this one through the 6th hole. It'll get right by Trevor Sharp. Never had a chance. That's a base hit. That'll advance that unearned runner over to second. Keep an eye on that. That's been the story today. Leadoff walks has ended in 2 runs. Powell scored 2 in the first, 2 in the second, 2 in the fourth. All of them coming on walks, except for the 2 in the fourth. Both of those were earned. Walked a few, though. Here's this meeting that we were talking about. Peyton calls time, goes out there, beats on the chest, and says, "Come on, kid, calm down, take a breath. Just play catch with me."
Runners on first, runners on second, no outs. See if Powell's got anything going.
Might see a bunt here. No, they're 3 holes up. No bunt. Ball 1 to him. He has doubled, scored, hit by a pitch, and popped out to Riley.
Peyton scooped that out of the dirt to keep the runners from advancing. That was a good play.
1-0. Inside, 2-0. Man, that was close. Frozen. He'll dig back in. Runners again on first and second. No outs. Top of the 6th. Powell does have the lead. It's 6-0. This one
hit him. Pitch.
Hit him. That's hit him twice. I don't think that's intentional. I think that's just somebody that stands too close to the plate. There, I said it.
That's bat number 15.
Cleanup hitter now. Burkhart hitting. Grounded into an error. Made it to third and was stranded. He singled twice and scored once.
Bases are loaded. No outs.
And the cleanup hitter up.
That's scary.
Recipe for disaster here.
Yeah.
Infield's going to come in the corners. They'll play up the middle for a double play at second and short. First pitch to Burkhart is a ball. That one was low and inside. Like to see some more heat here. Ian throws a lot of it. Comes set and delivers. Fastball down the middle. There's a strike. Get some words of encouragement from the dugout. Come on, kid, you got it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are loaded.
I'd like to see a double play right here.
I'd like to see him come back home. Save a run here. This one's high. 2-1. Something hit in the infield at the corners, third or first, and as soon as they field it, they throw home, tag home, and then throw to first. It'd be great. Get 2 outs and don't let a run score. Got to get there first. 2 balls, 1 strike. This one, I wanted to say strike. That looked good. 3-1.
He's got to throw a strike here. Bases are loaded. If he puts him on, that's a run scored.
Can't walk him.
Nope. No place to put him.
Barry shading the pole here. He's in left center. Big gap over there and right. And there's ball 4. Going to walk in a run. So everybody will move up 1 station except for the leadoff hitter. Remember when I said keep up with the leadoff walk? There's another runner and run. It is 7-0 Powell. As now the 5-hole hitter Emmerich will bat.
Coach Miracle's meeting with the plate umpire. I'm not sure what he's doing. I think he's making a switch of some sort. I'm not sure.
He was doing something, but I didn't see a sub. Did you?
No, but he was down there talking to him. He got out his paper like, he was writing or umpire. Matter of fact, the plate umpire's making some kind of notation on his book.
There's no change unless this is just stalling.
Daddy, what was he doing? I couldn't pick it up. I don't think anybody could pick that up. He run down and it looks like he's making a notation, a change of some sort, but yeah.
Pitching coach comes, stands on the rubber, everybody around him as if they're waiting on something, and nothing has happened other than just a long break in the action here, which who knows, maybe that was the intention, let Ian get a little breather. So we'll do it again. Runners, bases are loaded. Runners on first, second, and third. Infield still playing in the corners. Double play depth up the middle. No outs as the 5-hole hitter hitting now. Fouls one to the plate. Yep. Powell does have the lead. It is 7-0 Powell. No run rule in effect this half inning. If Powell does score 3 more, Cougars the home team, they will still have a chance to bat. And big swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Need this one out, and then the next one needs to hit in a double play. Let's bat.
Let's just get out of this.
Yeah, get out of this mess.
Get out of this. 0-2.
He swung and a miss.
Yeah.
Strike out.
Yes. From Shekels, I agree. Hit the reset button, took a big break. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Cougars got 1 out. Double play ends the inning. Defense will stay the same, except for Dabney coming to play the 4-hole because of the lefty up. And we do have a change. This is a different lefty, is it? Into not?
19. I think it's 19.
Yeah. This will be Elijah White batting in the 6-hole. Number 19. We'll see where he goes. The start of this next inning. Bases are loaded. First pitch at the plate. High, ball 1.
Those strikes. Like I said a while ago, no place to put them anymore.
Nope.
Bases are loaded.
We've already walked 1 in. Double play does end the inning. 1-0 pitch. Low. 2-0. Lefty up now. Caleb having to play in the 4-hole. He's farther away from second. The Sharps close enough in case they need to go there. Tad and Jackson playing in on the grass in the corner. There's a strike on the inside. That might have been a makeup call. Man, I didn't think it was a strike. Inside part of the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike now. 1 out. Bases are loaded. And the pitch is some high. Let that one loose. 3-1. Trying to do too much. Pitch was in yourself, 2-1. You know you can do it. 3 balls and 1 strike.
This guy's standing waiting for a walk.
There's a big swing.
There's a strike.
That'll run the count full.
Full count.
Bases are loaded. Probably see some action here.
Yeah.
Putting it in play.
They're moving.
But we're fine with a strikeout, too. 3-2 pitch. Strikeout.
Struck him out.
He struck out 2 after the mound visit. Magic working over there in the Cougar dugout down third baseline. Is now number 22, Hales, will bat.
Now we get back in our, get off the corners, get back in our regular stance in the infield, and get this man out and bat.
First pitch to him, low. 2 strikeouts after the mound visit. 1 of them coming in 3 pitches. Had to earn the last one. Hit a 1-0 pitch here. High, that one's off of the barrel. It's over to left center field. Center fielder now coming in. Tried to make a diving snap at it, and he couldn't. 1 runs across, 2 runs is across. Here comes the 10th, and he will score So a bases clearing double for the 7-hole hitter. As everybody comes across the score, it is now 10-0. And like I said, now we are past the 5th. Campbell County's a home team. They'll still get the bat. As they added up on the big blue box score up here. There it is, 10-0. That was a close play. And if he would have caught it, it's over with no damage. He didn't, but he was very close. Made a diving effort and just short. Ball got by him, and that's how everybody was able to score. So now we'll have to do it again. This one pitch, flips over to third, could have tagged the runner. Jackson decides to throw across, and that will end the inning. 5-3 does put it out, but not before Powell has a bases clearing double. It is Powell 10, Cougars 0, and Campbell County has to score at least 1 to keep playing. We will bring action back in the bottom of the 6th. Again, Powell 10, Cougars 0.
There are 2 types of hot water heaters, tankless and tankless. The tankless kind work like this.
I'm throwing in a load of laundry. Hold off on that. I'm hopping in the shower.
Renai tankless water heaters work this way.
I'm throwing in a load of laundry. No problem.
You get an endless supply of hot water even for multiple taps at the same time.
With the natural gas water heater from PCUD, you get hot water twice as fast as same-size electric and for about half the cost. Chop down your hot water energy cost hundreds of dollars a year with PCUD in La Follette or Rocky Top.
Renai tankless water heaters, the hot way to heat water.
La Follette Utilities Board continues to be a locally owned public utility that anticipates and meets the community's needs at the lowest achievable rates. The mission of LUB is to provide our customers with reliable, economical, and friendly service in a continuous effort to enhance the quality of life in our community. Caring Neighbors, sponsored by La Follette Utilities, is an emergency assistance fund offering temporary help for paying utility bills. You can be a caring neighbor by donating $1 or $2 each month added to your LUB bill.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Powell bringing their score up to 10. Cougars 0. There is a 10-run difference. That is the mercy rule. Campbell County being the home team, they'll have a chance to bat and score at least 1 to play in the 7th. If they don't score 1, this is the ball game. First pitch to Tad Thomas, swung on and a miss, 0-1. Cougars will have 4, 5, 6 up. Thomas, Goins, and Berry in that order. Second pitch put into play, back at the pitcher, beats it off the glove, has to barehand it, then flips it over to first in plenty of time. There's for out number 1. Ball hit hard, had to beat it with the glove, and then have to barehand it, and just a lazy flip got him in plenty enough time. Riley Goins now steps in. He has struck out on 3 pitches, singled, and then he was victim on the bunt by Landon Hensley when he bunted it in the air, and Riley just ran too far. This pitch is a ball low, 1-0. Ever so changing strike zone up here today.
Yeah.
It's never been the same. I think every inning it's changed. There's a shot down the left field line, and he won't make a play on this one. It's inside the line. He'll tag first. He's heading for second. Corrals the ball and throws in, hits the cutoff man, and Riley's got to stand up double.
Stand up double. Good.
Stand up double. That's great.
Stand up double. Got 1 down. We can do some damage and play in the 7th.
Hit right inside the line for a base hit. As now Landon Berry steps up. He took one for a ride. His first at bat almost hit one out. Then he decided to, I guess, lean into one. He got hit in the shoulder his second at bat. So either way, he's been productive. Definitely with his glove. Let's see that transition to his bat now. This one hit foul over about the 50-yard line.
I'm glad it got out of here instead of straight up.
So he'll have a strike against him. 1 out. Riley Goins standing at second after his stand-up double. And the pitch to Berry. This one put into play at the 6th hole. He's going to have to backhand it, and it's through. Riley will get to third. Coach says stop here. That's a single, and will advance the runner. Cougars got some action going here.
Got runners on first and third with 1 out.
Now Landon Hensley comes up. Tried to sacrifice bunt last time, bunt it in the air, about head high. Catcher come out and caught it through the second, double play. Coach Miracle will sign away over there. Both runners pretty fast. Don't think Campbell County has a slow runner, at least in their varsity lineup. Runners at first and third now for Landon Hensley, number 2, digging in. 1 out, bottom of the 6th. Cougars have to score to keep playing. First pitch fouled back. Cougars score 1, we can play in the 7th. If they don't score, the ball game is over. They do trail by 10. 1 out, runners in the corners, and an 0-1 pitch to Hensley. Beats this one in the ground. Over to third, he gloves it, bobbles it. Hit off of the glove, that was a hard hit. You could give it an error, but that's a single.
The way he booted it, I think he was going to try to come home with it.
He was trying to throw it and field it at the same time.
Yes.
So that being said, we will play in the 7th inning. As Riley come across the score, it is Powell 10, Cougars 1. Barry advances to second base. Hensley with an RBI single. You can roll it an error. I gave it a single. We're the home team. As Chase Hazelwood digs in now. First pitch taking for a strike. Runners at first and second now. 1 runs across. Let's get some more. High ball.
He almost went for that.
He almost went for it, didn't he?
Glad he checked.
Pitcher comes set and a 1-1. Outside, man, that was close. Those hard pitches to take.
Yes, it is hard to take.
Oh. 2-1. As this one's hit into the air, center field now fading to left center. Camp's under it. No runners will advance. There's out number 2.
On the mat, number 13, Caleb Dabney.
As now the Cougars' second baseman, Caleb Dabney, will dig in. He's grounded out, singled, and got caught at second on the fielder's choice. First pitch to him, takes it for a ball. Good eye. 2 outs now, runners at first and second. Cougars have scored 1, so we will play another inning. And the pitch. Takes for strike 1. 1-1. Pitcher comes set, looks the runner at second twice. High leg kick and delivery. This one fouled at the plate.
He fouled off a ball.
That one was in the dirt.
Yeah. So he's going to have to battle. He's got 2 strikes on him.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Powell's pitcher delivers. This one pops straight up in the air. Catcher takes the mask off, says, I got it. Clears everybody out, and he makes the play to end the inning. So a pop out to the catcher is the 3rd out. We will head to the top of the 7th. Cougars did find a way to score. It is Powell 10, Cougars 1.
Don't forget Monday.
This is Bailey Boss for La Follette Mine Supply. Folks are calling me Boat Lift Bailey, and I love it because I get an ice cream cone for every boat lift my daddy sells. See La Follette Mine Supply for rebar, and we deliver it. Septic tanks and septic chambers. We can't leave out PVC pipe and electrical conduit. Dad, tell them when we're open and how to find us.
We're open Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Saturday from 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. Turn on Toe String Road by the Walgreens. We're just the 3rd business on the left just before you cross the tracks.
Come see me, Bailey Ball, my brother Brody, and my mama and papa, my mom Jamie, and my daddy Bro. And my dad Billy.
Southern Sass Boutique has fashionable, affordable clothing along with accessories and gifts for almost anyone, including men, from bottoms to tops and about anything else you can imagine. Southern Sass Boutique has something for you. Be sure to check out the Stay Golden Betty White Tees. Open Monday through Friday, 11 to 6, Saturdays 9 to 2. Southern Sass Boutique, next to Charlie's Pizza.
Top of the 7th action here, district game. Campbell County playing Powell. Powell has kind of sprinkled their runs all through the game. They've got 10. Campbell County, big goose eggs through 5 rather, and then decided to score 1 in the 6th to even play the 7th. They were getting beat 10-0. That would have been the rule. And stringing a few hits together got Riley Goins across the plate for 1. So it is 10-1 Powell. Cougars need 9 to tie, 10 to win. And we are in the top of the 7th. Ian's first pitch is a ball to the 9-hole hitter, Emmerich.
For the people that really don't know what the mercy rule is, it's actually called 10 after 5. That's 10 runs after 5 innings if they're ahead. And each of the coaches have to agree to that when they meet at the plate prior to the game. And it's a mercy rule. You know, it could be, you know, it could get up to 17, 18, whatever, to 2 or something. So I've never seen a game that they haven't had a mercy rule in it, you know. But it's actually 10 runs after 5 innings. And, I mean, they could go 6 or 7 and get the 10, or 6 and get the 10. But it's 10 runs after 5.
I think it also is 15 by 3.
I don't know about that.
I think that is another rule. I'll have to look that one up. As this one will look by as it's into the hole and it's under his legs.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, that's under Riley's glove. He'll tag second. He's heading for third. Throws in, hits his cutoff as that's a triple. E7.
Man.
Just not Riley's day.
You do not let it get...
He went up to glove it, didn't stop to field it. He was going to field it on a run. Didn't get his glove all the way down, and that ball got right under him and rolled all the way to the warning track. So now Powell has a leadoff triple in an E7, however you want to phrase it. Number 2, Evans, the leadoff hitter, now batting. He has done nothing but walk, and then once he hit out to Landon Berry, he'll take strike 1. No outs, top of the 7th. Powell leading by 10. As this one high strike. 0-2. Nobody out. Infield going to play in to save a run here. Comes set and delivers. This one dumped into right field. Sitting under it is Hensley. He'll catch it, throw, hit his cutoff. It bounces over to Tad, and there'll be no throw, and a run comes across the score. So the leadoff triple/error comes back to haunt the Cougars. There's the 10-run difference, 11-1. Sacrifice fly for Powell's leadoff hitter. He is out number 1. As now we head to the 2-hole Poteet. He has struck out twice, popped out, singled, and scored a run. This one's first pitch to him is high, ball 1. Kane starts to wind up after a deep breath and delivers. This one barreled deep center field. Barry throwing the glove up. He's having to go back to the wall. He's still going back, and that one's going to fall at the warning track right at the big batter's eye out there at the 375 mark. He'll have to glove it up, throw it in, and that's a double.
It's a long shot, 375 feet.
He almost got it.
He almost did.
Almost got it. Landon kind of come up, threw the glove up to find it, took a step back, then he took about 3 more, and then he had to turn around. I mean, it was over his head, and I think he might have had some trouble seeing it out there. But that ball almost carried over the wall, to be honest.
Yeah, and if it did, that wall's a lot higher than the rest.
That wall is the batter's eye, and it comes up
really high.
Oh, yeah.
20, 25 foot high.
You have to really hit it to get it out there. Spin move on the mound, flip over to second, and he's safe. So 1 out now for J.T. Truman, the third baseman, to hit. He's been hit twice. Popped out to the pitcher, doubled and scored. And first pitch to him after the pickoff is a ball. Lots of action for Powell, and I feel like Campbell County's gave them 3/4 of it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of unearned runs coming across just like this one. And this one's barreled. That one would be an earned one. Hit into center field, tags third, and comes home. They'll have to settle just to throw it to second. So another run is across. 12-1 Powell. Campbell County, regardless of the score, will still get the hit. But we are going to have to get out of this inning. One out coming in the sacrifice fly. And so now that long RBI single by Truman brings the score 12-1. He's at first base for the cleanup hitter Burkhart.
We need to turn this.
Need a double play here.
Yeah, double play
right
right
up the
here.
middle. Ball low and looked awful good. Might have been a little low, though. Powell's cleanup hitter has singled twice, scored twice, walked once, and hit into an error. Ian comes set, looks the runner at first and delivers. This one's high. Called strike, apparently. A different strike zone in the seventh as well. First pitch looked like a strike, called ball. That one looked like a ball, called strike. 1-1. Definitely a ball.
Yeah.
Just a bit high.
Peyton Ferguson had to jump
Yeah, he
to
had to
knock it
come up.
down.
He had to come up. Caught it, and the runner didn't advance, though.
That would have definitely been a wild pitch.
Yeah.
The runner advanced. He knocked it down. He decided at first base he wasn't going to go anywhere.
Ian comes set, delivers. High ball. It's like you and Mr. Shekels were talking about. When Ian delivers, when he follows through, it strikes. When he short arms and doesn't follow through, this is what you get. Just the high heat that's way up, not hittable. Unless it's like that one, in the dirt, ball four. That'll advance both runners. One runner, sorry. So now runners at first and second. Only one out. Five-hole hitter, Emmerich up now.
Pitcher's got a visit from Coach Miracle.
Yeah.
Taking the ball.
He's
So
going to
that's
take the ball from
into
him. We'll
him.
have a different pitcher in, it appears, Nate Toole will get the throw in this outing. It is Powell 12, Cougars 1. We'll give him a little chance to warm up. We'll be right back on Cougar Baseball 1450 WLAF.
I'm Dr. Valji, and I'm at Community Health of East Tennessee. So as a family provider, I'm able to see patients from kids to adults to infants, prenatals, geriatric. We function as an urgent care in a way where we do see the sniffles and acute illnesses and things like that. But I do a lot of chronic conditions, so diabetes, hypertension, COPD. And then, if there's knee pain, shoulder pain and such, I'm able to provide injections. If there are any moles or lesions that need removing, I'm able to excise those here in the office. We have all those capabilities here. So I am accepting new patients, and you can call to make an appointment at 562-1705. That is here at Community Health of East Tennessee.
Looking for fast, easy, and secure electronic banking? Community Trust Bank has a wide variety of banking services to meet your needs, including internet banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. We now even have more great services like Apple Pay and Google Pay. Make payments directly from your smartphone. And People Pay, a fast, easy, secure way to send and receive money from your smartphone. Visit us on the internet at ctbi.com or stop by and see us at one of our 79 branch offices.
Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lenders.
Top of the seventh, one out. Runners in first and second for Nate Toole, the new Campbell County pitcher. That will close the book on Ian.
At the bat, number 24, Tyler Emmerich.
36 pitches for him.
Wow.
Not even half of what Riley threw.
No, I
That's
know.
how many pitches Riley
I
threw.
was
It
sitting
was
there
a
trying
lot.
to figure out.
Yeah.
Looks like
Big, slow curveball from Nate Toole for ball one. He takes over for the damage control now. He will have to face at least the 5-hole unless we have a double play here. Runners at first and second, the 1-0 pitch. This one popped up, straight in the air. Tad Thomas says he's got it, gets under it, and he makes the two-handed grab over
Two-handed
there
grab.
for out number one. I made sure to say two-handed.
I was watching it.
That's the second out of the inning, and so the 6-hole hitter will now step up, and it has changed again.
Yeah, give that boy an attaboy for using two hands to catch a fly ball.
Caleb Emmerich, bunch of Emmerichs on this team, will now bat number 4 in the 6-hole. First pitch to him, popped up. Jackson Williams running back, full sprint, and it's going to fall inside the line. One run will come across. Another one advances to third. That's a 2 RBI or 1 RBI double for this pitch hitter. That was like the one that Riley got. It fell right inside the line. Just, nothing you can really do about it. Tip your cap and go on. Another run does come across, though. So it will be Powell 13, Campbell County 1. Deficit just getting bigger for the more Cougars have to score, as this pitch is high. To the man that got him to 10, Haley, however you want to pronounce it, bases clearing 3 RBI double to get Powell to 10 last inning, as he sees a 2-0 count now.
And he's fast, too, when he gets on the base pads.
Runners at second and third, so only play is across. Nate comes set and delivers 2-0 pitch. This one's outside, didn't miss by much. 3-0 the count. Cougars just need one more out. Nate shakes his head. Comes set. Delivers. 3-0, and he's awarded first base. Walked him on 4 pitches. No harm, no foul. First base was open, but that will load them up for Powell's DH.
That's about number 21, Lane Doors.
Lane Dole, he has popped out to center twice, struck out on 5 pitches, and grounded out to third. So still looking for his first hit of the game. This one is strike called inside. It's amazing how much the strike zone changes when you flip from left-handed hitter to right-handed hitter.
Yeah.
That was a ball last at bat.
He's probably used to throwing more to right-handed pitchers.
This one he does hit, puts it in the air over to Riley Goins in left field. Can of corn for him. He'll make that grab, and that'll be inning over. Powell's DH remains hitless for the game as we will head to the bottom of the 7th. Deficit is 12 to tie. They have to score 12 runs, as they will have Peyton Ferguson, Jackson Williams, and Trevor Sharp due up in the bottom of the 7th.
Whether you need insurance to protect your home, car, business, or your family's financial future, we believe that your needs are best served by local neighbors. Hi, I'm Randy Heatherly, your local Encova insurance agent, and I'll take the time to get to know your specific needs. Contact Gray Insurance Group today to find out how you can benefit from working with a local agent like me at 423-562-3346 or find us online at grayfoxins.com today.
Whether you're a contractor or you're just handling a project around the house or farm, C&O Metal Sales has the best prices in the tri-state. Metal roofing custom cuts as well as delivery are available from C&O Metal. Be sure and ask us about our lifetime warranty on metal. Matt Klein can handle your big or small jobs from 1 piece of metal to 100. Select from 22 colors. C&O Metal Sales is right behind O'Reilly's Auto Parts in Middlesboro. Just take a left at the first stoplight and C&L is on the right. See or call Matt at 606-248-5744.
This is Matt Klein with C&L Metal, former Cougar number 42.
Campbell County Sports brought to you in part by former Cougar Justin Lettner and the folks at Collectibles and More. Collectibles and More, across from Short Redmond Ford, next to Papa John's Pizza, 423-201-9809. Collectibles and More is your home for autographed memorabilia, all gaming games, board games, and action figures. Collectibles and More can even get your cards graded. Open Monday through Friday, 11 to 7, Saturdays, 11 to 6, and Sunday afternoons. Collectibles and More, next to the Skyway Bridge near the Campbell County High School on the 4-lane.
Bottom of the 7th. Powell 13, Campbell County 0.
We've got a new pitcher, haven't we?
Yes, that's what I was just about to look up. We're going to have a bunch of changes here, it appears. As Powell's new pitcher, number 10, Connor Coleman.
I was noticing his form. I could tell he was a new pitcher. He's got a 3/4 delivery. What that means, fans, is
not good. Yeah, it's not good. Go ahead.
His coming from 3/4 is not straight overhead throw, and you fool a lot of batters with that, too.
Oh, yeah. As Kyle McKillop pitch hit here for Peyton Ferguson, he'll get in at bat today. First pitch to him is outside.
I said 3/4. He's even coming down to half, so he's almost coming sidearm.
Mm-hmm. It's close.
Boy, I tell you, you can have a curve ball.
This ball fouled down the third base line. 1-1.
As I was saying, you can have a curve ball from a sidearm pitcher that absolutely will be coming straight at you and break over the plate, you know, and just you're backing out of the batter's box, and then it's like, uh-oh, made a big mistake.
Man standing on deck. I actually don't have him on the lineup. He's not wrote down.
Really?
Mm-mm. Maybe we'll hear it from PA announcer. 2-1. This one put into play by Kyle. Up the short 6-3 put out number 1. Routine. Good rip, put it in play.
Yes. Got to put the, used to say it's all metal now, but you say put the wood on the, or put the wood on the ball.
Yep, as PA announcer Josh Williams announces him as number 18, just like I did. He's not on the lineup. All your substitutions at the bottom of the lineup, and there is no number 18. As this ball comes in for a ball. Caleb Muncie, the batter. Second pitch ball. Thank you, Mr. Shekels. 1 ball, 1 strike. To Muncie. We need to add him to the roster.
Daddy, you think you could coach first base still?
Oh, no, it's low.
This ball calls in for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the 7th, Cougars need 12 to tie. Sounds hard, but I've seen teams do worse.
Yes.
And the pitch, this one skips across about 57.5 feet.
That was almost a submarine.
Yes, 2-2. He really got low on that one, like you mentioned earlier. He went from the sidearm to the underhand like what you would see down at the bottom of the hill next to the JROTC building. 2-2. Big swing and a miss. Caught nothing but air on that one. Strikeout. Falls victim of the second out, as now the lineup will stay the same. Number 3, Trevor Sharp will bat. He has singled, grounded into a fielder's choice, and popped out to the second baseman.
Atlanta Braves, back in the day, probably 60s, 70s, somewhere in that area, they had a side armor by the name of Cecil Upshaw. And he'd almost touched the mound
yes.
when he came. came through to pick up dirt. I mean,
I'm sorry.
he was a submariner.
You're not taught to hit that. So when people do it, that's why I said earlier it's just bad news, because you never know. Some people can hit it. Some people are really good at it.
Yes.
But I'm just telling you right now, you're born that way. Ain't nobody going to teach you to throw.
And like I say, the curveball is usually the curveball is coming towards you before it breaks.
This one fouled at the plate. He was super late, and I don't know how he got a hold of it. Fouls it down the first base line, 1-2. Campbell County now down to their final strike. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th inning. Pitcher starts his windup and delivers. Long look in, digging in the gloves. Here comes some junk behind his head.
Yeah, he's just changing the pitch in his glove. I didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah, that's what he was doing. He was staying still, and saw him digging there in the mitt, trying to get a hold of it. Watch, he'll do it again here. See him moving around?
Yeah.
Fly out of the leg, and here's the delivery outside. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Game is just about out of reach here, not to sugarcoat. 13-1 Powell. Pitcher comes set, digging in the gloves, and he slides the right leg. Delivers, and strikeout will end the game. Trevor Sharp ran the count full, then ends up striking out, and that will be the ball game. We'll go ahead and recap it for you. It was Powell 13, Campbell County 1. Their only 1 run coming in the 6th inning after a leadoff double by Riley Goins down the left field line. He was then scored by Landon Hensley. Yes, by Hensley on an RBI single. That is the only run production from Campbell County today. They struck out a little bit, and other than that, hit them where they were.
Yes.
And from what I understand, that's what happened at Powell. Everything that they hit and put the ball in play just come at somebody, and they made a play on it.
And what was led to a lot of the scoring was that we walked the leadoff batter, got him on base, and then they started hitting, driving it in. It was like you said, the runs was all through the ball game, all through the innings. It wasn't just one big inning. It was we would walk the leadoff batter and maybe walk the second batter, and they didn't have any earned runs for a long time.
No, they didn't get an earned run until the 4th, and then after that, the bases clearing double was the only other 3 earned runs after that. And
their bases clearing double was with 2 outs.
Just like you mentioned with the walks, 8 walks today total.
Oh, wow.
And 3 hit by pitch. So, I mean, that's, 11 runners for each? And they scored 13. By my math, they only scored 2. That's the way I do it. You know, for every walk and a run give up, that's an earned run, whether it, lines up that way or not.
Right.
So, I mean, Campbell County allowed 11 base runners, 13 of those scored. So, in a perfect world without any walks and no hit batsmen, it's 2-1, which, sounds a lot better than 13-1, but that's the storyline when you walk a bunch of people.
That's for sure.
Riley threw a bunch of pitches, and then Ian come in after him, threw really great for 2 innings, and then kind of lost a little bit. Nate Toll coming in to finish things up. But we will go ahead and wrap it up here for you. Our next ball game is Monday against Maryville Christian.
I think that's right.
Maryville Christian up here, 6 o'clock doubleheader. And I was informed there is a JV game, so I think we will call the first game of the doubleheader. First pitch set for 6 o'clock. And don't know yet if they'll play, with the varsity and JV, if they'll play varsity 7, JV 5, or if they'll do like they did last time, 2 5 innings. Either way, come on up, get you a hot dog, enjoy the ballpark, and enjoy the games. Doubleheader, 2 games for you. Monday, 6 o'clock, Maryville Christian at Brown Archer Field. For my partner, Mike Miller, and I'm Jake Mundy, we thank you for listening, and we will see you Monday. Good night, and God bless.
WLAF's presentation of Cougar Baseball is on the air. Today's game is brought to you in part by LUB, by La Follette Mine Supply, by Doyle's Tire Shop, by People's Bank of the South, by the Tiki Hut at Deerfield Marina, by Chet, Community Health of East Tennessee, by PCUD, by First National Bank, by Southern Sass Boutique, by C&L Metal Sales, by Collectibles and more, by Community Trust Bank, and by Rice Oil.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF.
Your music, news, and information station, WLAF Radio, La Follette, Tennessee.